Moody's, in its recent report, highlighted India's GDP had crossed $3.5 trillion in 2022, and it will be the fastest growing G20 economy in the coming years. Now, this is on the back of the growth of our manufacturing and infrastructure sectors. While this is a positive assessment, the report also recognizes the risks associated with policy barriers and bureaucracy. It also mentioned how bureaucratic processes can slow things down and make projects take longer to finish, which could potentially slow down foreign investments into the economy. Now, the concern regarding India's bureaucracy is valid, but the Indian governments have taken steps to improve the ease of doing business in the country. It is worth noting that India has made remarkable progress in improving its ease of doing business ranking. India has moved from 142nd position in 2014 to 63rd position in 2020, which is a substantial improvement. Now, the overall FDI restriction levels have also decreased from 0.42 to 0.207 over the last 16 years, which further indicates India's efforts to create a more favorable investment climate. However, the process of improving the ease of doing business is an ongoing one. While we have made significant progress, we are still not in the top 10 or top 20 position. In this case, continued reforms, effective policy implementation, and addressing the challenges are crucial to maintaining the positive momentum and to attract sustained foreign investments into the country. When it comes to foreign direct investments, India has been on a quite a wild ride. FDI refers to an investment made by a company or individual from one country into a business in another country. The investments can take many forms, including buying shares in a foreign company, establishing a new business, or acquiring an existing business. Last year, India made headlines by smashing its own record with a massive $84.8 billion pouring into the country. But the FDI took a dip in fiscal year 23, with inflows falling by 16% to $71 billion. Now, this dip in FDI isn't exactly breaking news. It's been a trend worldwide, with uncertainties looming about a global recession. Now, India, a developing economy, requires FDI because it is a crucial catalyst for economic progress. Now, we do expect that India will continue to see a rise in foreign investments once these headwinds stabilize. Now, steps taken by the government towards lowering of corporate tax rates, streamlining labor codes, and introducing reforms for ease of doing business, and the massive capex spending and initiatives such as Make in India have been very important for attracting foreign investments into the country. So, despite this temporary blip in the FDI journey of India, we remain optimistic. In a recent move, the government has decided to lower the incentives under the FAME Phase 2 scheme. The FAME scheme was introduced as India's flagship program to increase manufacturing and support the adoption of electric vehicles. The latest amendment materially lowered the subsidy available per vehicle, with a cap on demand incentive lowered to 15% of the ex-showroom price from the earlier level of 40%. Also, the subsidy benefits available per kilowatt hour were lowered to 10,000 rupees from 15,000. EV sales in India have seen sustained momentum, crossing the 1 million mark for the first time in fiscal year 23, with two-wheelers leading the way. According to Deloitte India, EV penetration of two-wheeler market increased to 5.3% in fiscal year 23 from 2.23% in fiscal year 22. While the goal is to adopt green mobility and reduce carbon emissions, the revised FAME 2 subsidy reduction is likely to hit the EV sales in India as the prices would increase. But the government's recent move also signals to make the industry more independent by gradually phasing out the subsidies. This was our attempt to bring you the daily insights that truly matter. This is me, Merlin Susanna, signing off. Take care and stay invested.
Did you like watching this video? Then download our app, Informed Investor, to watch more such informative and interesting videos.
Equity investments are subject to market risk. Read all investment-related documents carefully. Visit www.researchandranking.com